Hey, are we live? It says we're live. Huh. I'll wait a minute for some people to join in. Welcome to Monday Night in Tom's Kitchen. Thanks to Century Kitchens and Bath. Go to centurykitchensandbath.com and see what they can do for you. This is my kitchen from Century Kitchens and Bath. Real manly. What is that even called above the window? Is that a valance? I think it's a valance. Very manly, isn't it? Look at the flowers and shit on there. Yeah. Anyway, there's my wine rack. See my wine rack, right? Everything's backwards, right? There. Look, bottle of wine. I'm squishing the cork in. I'm pushing the cork in. I'm squishing the cork. I'm squishing the cork. It's in. Anyway, welcome to Monday Night in Tom's Kitchen. I thought we would do a video. If you look in the top corner, I'm getting the hang of it. It's all backwards. If you look in the top corner of this video, you'll see the snowman cookie thing from Mrs. Fields. So it's over there on the table. Can you see it? Where is it? There it is. It's right there. Right there. It's right there. Yeah, backwards is difficult. Anyway, I'm being quiet. So we got this thing from Mrs. Fields a couple of weeks ago. Emily immediately opened hers and her cookies are all gone. I saved my cookies because it's basically the only Christmas decoration I have. And the first or second day we got it, my son Jake was like, Dad, when are we going to open those cookies? So just to be a jerk, I guess I've left them sealed until now. And I thought tonight is the night we would bust out the Mrs. Fields cookies, and I'll tell you some of the good deals going on at Mrs. Fields. This isn't a paid thing or anything. I'm just, screwing around, nothing to do on a Monday night. Actually, we're going to watch Monday Night Football. Looking forward to that tonight. I had to turn the TV off because I'm worried about my bandwidth or whatever. I don't want the video to be bad. So TV's off, but looks like a good Monday Night Football tonight. Kind of pulling for Baker Mayfield. I really like those commercials where it's like he lives at the stadium. I think those are amusing. I wish he really did live at the stadium, So Jake's in his room, I think, just napping, resting his eyes or whatever. I'm going to call him out, and we're going to actually open the cookies from Mrs. Fields that he's been asking about. So that's that. If you have questions, if you're watching on, I think if you're watching on Facebook, maybe even on YouTube, this is on a bunch of different platforms. If you type questions, I think they pop up on my screen, and I can answer them for you. So if you have any questions, type them in the comments, and we'll see if they show up. I'm new to using this software, so but I'm gonna get that. We're gonna break the good news to Jake. Before we do that, I'm gonna fill my wine glass. It's kind of like a 701 Club party. I'm just hanging out in my kitchen drinking, so probably won't get as sloppy as the 701 Club party's got. Now that Illinois is back shut down and Wisconsin, not a lot of people going out or whatever. Maybe we should start doing 701 Club parties again on Friday nights. That got a little sloppy though. So yeah, thanks to Century Kitchens and Bath for the kitchen. My under cabinet lighting is weird. Alexa, turn the kitchen on. I watch the under cabinet lighting will come on, and watch it like flutters. But like those lights aren't blinking in here. But anytime they're on camera, pictures, video, whatever, they blink like that. That's strange. But like if you're just looking at them, they don't do that. And then I gotta thank my other sponsor. It's not an official sponsor, but I stole a bunch of my wine glasses from Mickey Finn's. Santa's Magic is on tap now at Mickey Finn's. I went Sunday for the game to Mickey Finn's in Libertyville. The windows are open and you're able to go in because it's like being outside. They got the big beer, no, not big, but the patio there, and they have that door open and then the windows open if you're by the windows. And so we watched the Bear game at Mickey Finn's on Sunday. And Santa's Magic is on tap. Well, not on tap, in cans. They're at Mickey Finn's, but they have Santa's Magic. If you've never had Santa's Magic, that's what the glasses, that's how I started talking about it. Never had Santa's Magic at Mickey Finn's, Milwaukee Avenue in Libertyville. Go in and check it out. It is a potent beer, but while you're drinking it, it's like you're drinking just happy juice, just beer juice. So go try Santa's Magic at Mickey Finn's. What kind of wine, Jeff wants to know. So I joined a wine club, and they send me 12 bottles a month. The problem with wine is I like it, but I don't know anything about it. So I go to the grocery store, and you know how there's like the expensive stuff's on top and the cheap stuff's on the bottom. I usually try and get something in the middle. I figure if it's priced in the middle, it'll be okay. Sometimes it sucks, sometimes it's great. But I don't know. I basically pick it based on the label and the price. And I know I don't need the stuff on this top shelf because I'm not that good at wine. But I know sometimes on the bottom shelf, the stuff does suck. Sometimes it's great, but you don't know. You don't want to throw out a whole $6 on wine. So, well, I drink it all anyway. I don't waste it. My dad was a member of the Clean Plate Club. He grew up in the Depression. His plate was clean, even if he hated the food. I'm a member of the Empty Bottle Club. I will not leave beer. I will not leave wine. I'm going to finish the drink. So even if it sucks, I finish it. So I was thinking I got to get a better way to do this other than looking at how pretty the label is or, just based on price. So I joined this wine club. If you're interested in it, the first, it's like the Columbia Record and Tape Club. The initial shipment, they send you tons of wine for super cheap. And then you don't have to buy anymore. Like Columbia Record and Tape Club, you're supposed to buy the rest of the stuff, but you just didn't. I sent them an email. I sent them not email, back then it was mail. They sent me the bill and said I had to buy all these CDs or albums or whatever. And I sent them a thing back that said void minor. And they're like, well, you can void it because you're a minor. We expect you to. And I'm like, whatever. So this wine club, you don't have to buy anymore. You can just get the initial shipment, which is awesome, and then cancel. But it's 12 bottles like every 6 or 8 weeks or whatever. And it's basically, when you work out the price, it's about like buying on that middle shelf, except it gets delivered right to my house. So it's kind of cool. And they know wine better than I do. They're not going to pick any crappy wine because then who's going to stay in their wine club? So I figure better to have them do it than me pick it by label. So if you're interested in trying it, send me an email, tom@95willrock.com. And I just need your name and your email address, and I'll sign you up and they'll send you an email that'll tell you the details. I get like a credit. I get like, if you do sign up and you buy it, I get like, I don't know, $20 or I don't know, whatever it is. But if you're into wine, it's better than going to the store and just basing it on labels, I think. So far, so good. So Jeff asked what wine. It's so my French is not what it should be. Is it from France? I think so. Yeah, Bordeaux. It's actually from France. Who knew? So we get a little more of that, and then we're gonna go make Jake's day. Get him out of his room and tell him it's cookie day finally. The Mrs. Fields cookies. So have you got something you're drinking? Cheers, Jeff. Thanks for the question. Thanks to Mickey Fins for the stolen glass. If anybody else has any questions, put them in the comments and we will get to them. By the way, you see my point right? I can't get this. That's George Bailey. That was a cutout of him that was at Miller Park all summer long. It was $50. All the money went to Humane Society. And then they put the cutout in the stands, and supposedly it was on TV, like they'd always pan through. I never saw it on TV. But he was at every one of the games this summer at Miller Park. So he's napping right now. Maybe he'll come on camera later. I'm going to go wake Jake, and we're going to try these cookies. I've actually tried the cookies, but Mrs. Fields cookies, but we're going to open the thing that Jake's wanted to open for quite some time. I'll be right back. Here, drink amongst yourselves. Jacob, got a surprise for you. Come on out. We're live. No swearing. I want to say hi to everybody. Jake, everyone. Jake, what have you wanted to do for the past 3 weeks?
I don't know.
Dad, when are we gonna?
I don't know. Oh, yes.
We're gonna open the cookies and try the cookies. So we're finally gonna open the cookies and try the cookies.
I tell you, I honestly forgot about it.
Yeah.
It's been that long.
So it comes in so these things come ready to gift. This thing, it's the snowman. It's 3 tiers, and it's actually the best decorations in my house right now. Got out of his eyes. It's the only decorations in my house right now for holidays. And it comes ready to gift. So if you got like a lot of clients, co-workers, people that you're like, I don't know what they get them. Or you're going to a bunch of holiday parties. I suppose that's not a thing anymore. I don't know. You can get them something like this. This comes in, we get $20 20% off site-wide at mrsfields.com. It's not tricky, but you go to mrsfields.com, and on the top of the page, there's a microphone. There's a search bar, and then next to that, there's the microphone. Click on the microphone and type TOM, and then after you enter that code, you get 20% off anything you order on the site. And like, I think they have a 20% off special today anyway, but if you do that code, it's good all the time. So either way, enter that code and you got 20% off then when you go there. So mrsfields.com, click on the microphone, type TOM. So something like this is right around $40. It's pretty impressive though. Shows up in the mail. I mean, you get something like this in the mail instead of a bill or a jury duty or whatever. This is the thing. So this is like right around 40 with our discount, 20% off on everything on the site, mrsfields.com. Tom, next to the microphone. But they have stuff there's stuff for under $20. So if you got to get something for a lot of coworkers or family members that you're just kind of getting stuff for, and they have things in every price range from just under $20 for stuff. If you got stuff for clients, you got to get stuff for a bunch of clients and just enter their address and send it all off, or get it sent to you and hand it to them. Till like there's stuff that's over $100. I mean, there's some pretty impressive. I got it open right now on the other tab. There's some pretty impressive stuff there at mrsfields.com. There's a whole bunch of things for just 20. Just under 20, and then the Nutcracker Holiday Tower, for like $170 or whatever. So it goes. I mean, there's just tons of different options at mrsfields.com. So I take the bow off, and then we'll get the little man out. Oh my God, he's dead. There were no air holes. So get him out of his bag. We decapitate him. Look at his, oh, look at a little hat. Where that hat comes off. George Bailey could wear that hat. Look at that hat off. But so in the first layer, oh, it's got little wrapping stuff in it. First layer, individually wrapped cookies. Keep an eye out, figure what we want. There's a couple of those in there. Individually wrapped cookies in the head. Hi, my name is Mr. Head Guy. They just killed me. Help me! Help me! And then there's the middle section of the body with the little arms and stuff. And then there we have. This is really cool. It's like a thing of chocolate covered. Oh, it's chocolate covered pretzel Christmas trees. So that's cool. And these boxes can be reused for something. They're like Chinese nesting cookie boxes. And then the bottom layer. Thinking there's going to be cookies eventually. I do not know. In the bottom layer is the cookies. Oh, and brownies, individually wrapped. Mrs. Fields toffee fudge brownie, toffee fudge brownie, double fudge brownie, butterscotch brownie, and then a bunch of different cookies. Now Emily said there's all sorts of different cookies. Emily said, get the cookies out. Oh look, just like on a cooking show, we happen to have a plate right here already. She said. Like 3 seconds in the microwave, and then try the cookies.
Am I Vanna? Are you Karen and Vanna?
Well, either way, I can do it or you can do it. You want to do it? So there's the cookies on the plate. She said 3 seconds in the microwave. The brownies look killer. All sorts of different cookies. It came with a nutrition guide, like the sheet, the nutrition guide. Yeah, I threw that out. I didn't even look at it. Well, I'm eating cookies. I think legally they got to send that. So. It's cookies. I don't need no freaking nutrition guide. And then you can box everything back up. You can put the lids back on. She might have said longer than 3 seconds. I don't remember. I don't really listen to Emily talks. 10 seems aggressive. All right, one for you, one for me, none for George. Sorry, George, they're chocolate.
Oh, Tim's right. Tim's exactly right.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh yeah, and there's like, what is that? Is that a regular chocolate chip? I don't know, the melty one.
Hey, Clint.
Yeah.
Those have sat on the tube for 2 weeks. You think you just made them?
Right?
Yeah.
Those are good. So anyway, that's the deal for Mrs. Fields. This is a public service announcement. If you got people and you just don't know what the hell to get them, well, I can't show it to you again. I decapitated him, but get that thing. It's like 40. Shows up in the mail. They're impressed to get it in the mail, or you can get it and take it over to them. But it's just something easy, and who doesn't love cookies, ooey gooey brownies, cookies, stuff like that. If you use our code, you get 20% off the whole site. So go to Mrs. Fields, MRSFIELDS.com, and then on the top right, there's a microphone. Click on it. Type TOM, and it takes you, and then it shows you the prices with 20% off. It shows you all the prices. So I'm gonna eat some more of those cookies. I'll see George Bailey. He's here trying to get cookies. So hey, buddy. Everybody say hi. George, everybody, George. Look over here. They're over here. They're over here. They're over here. Never work with dogs. There you go. Good boy. Never work with dogs or kids. Right? Right. That's George Bailey. So everybody's got something that they've had a bad alcohol experience with. They'll never drink it again. Like George Bailey will eat or drink anything. The only thing, one time, somebody left a glass of red wine out George Bailey, and this is why I use the Mickey Finn's Santa's Magic glasses. It's because they're so short, they don't have a long stem. They're not a tipping disaster, problem. So I use these. But the one time he got his nose in a long stemmed wine glass, didn't knock it over or anything. It was on a table next to a chair, didn't knock it over, and drank the entire glass of wine while we were out of the room. And then he got, he was wanting to call all his old bitches, hey, it's me, George Bailey, come on over. But he threw up. He threw up on red wine. So he will eat or drink anything, except if he smells red wine. Dada, I don't want that. Dada, get that? I had bad experience, Dada. But if it was tequila, he would drink it. If it was anything else, he'd go after it. But red wine, he had a problem. He had that one bad experience. It's like his version of what do I have a bad experience with? A lot of things. Mad Dog 2020, couldn't drink that. Yeah, that was I can't say what birthday it was. Let's just say I was young. And Bob Crean dropped me on my head in the driveway, and I don't remember it. So that's that. George Bailey can't drink red wine. He decided he's going to come up the opposite way and try and get to the cookies. So I grabbed a spray bottle. Hey. Wow, he must really like the Mrs. Fields cookies, because normally that'll chase him off the counter. I've never even sprayed him with it other than one time. Dog can learn. You just got to show it to him now. Philip Novak says, what kind of dog is George? He is a Cockerton, which makes him half Cocker Spaniel and half Coton de Toulouse. So it's if I could find another one, I'd take him. Not that you're being replaced. Half Cocker Spaniel, half Coton de Toulouse. He's coming up on 14. Cocker Spaniels live to be like the medium age is 13. Coton de Toulouse can get up to 16. So I'm hoping I got a couple more years with him because of his French upbringing. Monkey disease, which is an interesting. That question's on the YouTube channel. Says the brownies sound really tasty. Yeah, I was leaving the brownies for later when I'm not on video and I can really enjoy them. I'm thinking them in the microwave with a scoop of ice cream will be something to have. So it's really good. MrsFields.com. Click on the microphone on the top right and type TOM, 20% off everything. Like I said, under $20, for the people it's like, oh, I gotta get them something. To up around $200 for the really impressive stuff for Mima or whatever. But MrsFields.com, type Tom in the top right corner. That's it for tonight. I think we'll do a 701 Club party again real soon, since we're not doing 501s because of the COVID. I got the vaccination last week. Well, in the media, we get everything. No, I got the shingles vaccination last week, and my arm still hurts. But I don't want that shingles. But we'll do another 701 really soon where we'll get sloppy. So cheers to you. Have a good Monday night. I think I'm rooting for the Browns tonight. We got to get Monday Night Football on. Have a good night. We're going to go eat some more cookies and brownies. And I'll talk to you tomorrow morning, bright and early, 5 until 10 on the Tom and Emily Morning Show, 95willrock.com, 95.1 FM, Chicago to Milwaukee. The G Spot, inside entrance G at Gurney Mills, if you ever want to make faces in the glass. Have a good night. And we'll talk at you tomorrow on the Tom and Emily Morning Show with 95 Will Rock.